This is Daily Armenia, ＳիվiLNeթ's daily news digest. Here's what's making headlines in Armenia today. Armenia's top diplomat announced today that the country is ruling out the involvement of any foreign governments or private third parties as part of any future steps to reopen regional transit routes. Anything that implies the creation of a corridor and its control by another party is not under discussion, Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan said at a press conference in Yerevan alongside his counterpart from Luxembourg. Mirzoyan's remarks come as a number of senior Iranian officials and government-affiliated media outlets have in recent weeks made unusually strong condemnations of renewed calls by Baku and Moscow for Yerevan to cede an extraterritorial corridor through Armenia's southernmost Sunik province to connect mainland Azerbaijan with its Nakhichevan exclave that would, in effect, physically cut off Iran from Armenia. Observers fear those demands could lead to another outbreak of violence in the region. In addition, Mirzoyan reiterated that the text of the latest version of a draft normalization treaty between Armenia and Azerbaijan is mostly agreed upon, adding that Yerevan believes there is a real chance to sign a deal and start reopening transport links. There was no immediate reaction from Baku. In other border news, Alin Simonyan, Armenia's parliament speaker and a close ally to Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, noted at a separate press conference today that there are still Russian border guards on the borders with Turkey and Iran, and this is a proposal that is under discussion, implying they could be removed, similar to their eviction earlier this summer from Armenia's main international airport. Continuing, Simonyan also again refused to rule out the possibility Armenia may one day move to withdrawal entirely from the Collective Security Treaty Organization, a Russian-led military bloc. Pashinyan froze Armenia's participation in February. A leading association of genocide scholars has formally adopted a resolution saying Azerbaijan's blockade of Nagorno-Karabakh last year and subsequent expulsion of the region's Armenians bore the hallmarks of ethnic cleansing, crimes against humanity, and genocide. The blockade was characteristic of actions considered imposing conditions of life designed to bring about the physical destruction of the ethnic Armenians in the territory and caused serious mental and bodily harm to the Armenians in the territory, which are recognized as genocidal crimes, the U.S.-registered International Association of Genocide Scholars said in a press release last week. In light of those findings, IAGS is now calling on the International Criminal Court and International Court of Justice in The Hague to investigate Azerbaijan's actions in Nagorno-Karabakh. The organization's determination comes months after the US-based watchdog Freedom House said in a landmark special report that Azerbaijan's forceful takeover of Nagorno-Karabakh last September amounted to ethnic cleansing. In the latest edition of СивiLNeթ's weekly economic digest, we cover the detention of the owner of Armenia's largest textile company in a sprawling corruption probe, marking the latest arrest of a prominent business person in the country. In addition, the chair of Armenia's national electric utility monopoly repeatedly deflected blame for increasingly frequent power outages across Yerevan. As public anger continues to mount, you can find the full broadcast up now on our website at civilnet.am or through the link in the video description below. And finally, the СивiLNeթ number of the day is 4. That was the Armenian national football team's score in their big 4-1 win over Latvia on Saturday, their first game in UEFA's Nations League tournament. Armenia is set to play 2 more matches in the group round over the next 2 months against North Macedonia and the Faroe Islands. The group winner will move on to the league quarterfinals next March. And as always, please follow СивiLNeթ for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.